Chosen one, if your eyes have found these words, trust that you stand on the threshold of a transformation so profound it may be difficult to imagine. Deep within you there has always been a spark that refused to die, a subtle, unshakable certainty that your life was meant for something extraordinary. Perhaps you've questioned it, pushed it aside, or allowed other voices to drown it out. But the simple fact that you're here, reading this message, reveals the truth. God is on the verge of placing everything at your feet, and the season of waiting, longing, and wondering is drawing to a close. You are about to witness a cascade of blessings too vast to confine to your current reality. Before we take a deeper plunge, I invite you to do 3 small yet powerful things. First, like this video to anchor your intention. Second, subscribe if you haven't yet to stay connected with the flow of divine insight. And third, leave a comment with the number 777 below. By typing 77777, you're making a bold declaration of faith, signaling to heaven that you stand ready to receive the gifts prepared for you from the beginning of time. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine what it would feel like to wake up tomorrow and sense, with every fiber of your being, instead of doubt, you feel an unexplainable confidence welling up from places in your soul you never knew existed. This is what happens when God moves to place all that you've prayed for and more at your feet. If you sense even a hint of that possibility stirring in your heart, I encourage you to comment 777 yet again, strengthening the bond between your deepest hopes and the unstoppable tide of blessings rushing toward you. You might wonder how exactly God can put everything at your feet, especially if your life so far has been riddled with obstacles, heartbreak, or near misses. The truth is that the universe doesn't measure your potential by your failures. It measures by your perseverance. Every stumbling block you've faced has not been a sign to abandon hope, but rather an invitation to refine your character, deepen your faith, and sharpen your vision. Think of the times you nearly gave up, but some unseen force nudged you forward anyway. Those moments were not random. They were stepping stones leading you to the brink of your greatest triumph. They built. If your spirit resonates with this notion of divine preparation, pause once more to type 777. Each reaffirmation cements your choice to believe that none of your trials were wasted, that your seemingly mundane days have quietly contributed to the glorious unveiling about to take place. This outward, visible act is a spiritual handshake, a vow that says, I will not discount the hidden work done in me. I embrace it and stand ready. When you proclaim your readiness in such a tangible way, even the unseen realms take notice, and the momentum of your breakthrough accelerates. Let's explore the myriad ways that everything at your feet might manifest. For some, it could arrive as a career shift so sudden that it feels unreal, a promotion, a new business venture, or a partnership that catapults you into a realm of opportunity far beyond your previous scope. For others, it might take the form of financial increase, debt cancellations, unexpected checks, or investment returns that soar beyond prediction. Still, others may see relationships mended or new alliances formed, leading to emotional fulfillment that surpasses anything you've experienced before. Perhaps you've prayed for healing in your body, mind, or spirit. This too may be your sign that the healing power of God is about to flood your life, restoring vitality you once feared was lost forever. The key is to remain open, because God's blessings rarely arrive precisely how we imagine. Often they come disguised, requiring us to look beneath the surface. Your sudden phone call might not declare, "Here's your dream job," but it could be the unsuspecting start of a pivotal connection. Your random idea might not shout, "I'm a $1 million concept," yet it might spark a journey leading to unimaginable prosperity. By embracing a lens of gratitude and curiosity, you'll more readily identify these disguised miracles. If you can't help but feel a swell of expectancy as you contemplate these possibilities, Comment 777 again to anchor that expectancy in tangible form. Think of it as planting a spiritual seed in the fertile soil of this promise. For just as a seed draws to itself the nutrients and conditions required to bloom, so your faith-laden statement invites the universe to align every resource, every contact, every revelation you'll need to step into the fullness of what God is orchestrating. Skeptical thoughts may arise, whispering, "This is too grand. My life has never worked out so smoothly. Why should I believe it will now?" Recognize that skepticism is often the echo of past disappointments, not a forecast of future outcomes. When you cling to cynicism, you barricade the door through which blessings arrive. Instead, gently but firmly redirect your mind. Remind yourself of smaller miracles you've already witnessed. Whether it's timely help that appeared during a crisis or the simple wonder of waking up each day with a measure of strength, each mini miracle you recall is a testament that wonders can and do happen in your life. Now, scale that up. If a single spark can light a candle, why not a blaze of success igniting your entire path? In practical terms, adopt a posture of readiness in your daily routine. Keep your resume polished if you're seeking a career leap. Have a pitch or portfolio on standby if you're an entrepreneur or creative. If you anticipate a financial windfall, research how to manage or invest money responsibly so you're not caught off guard. Seek out supportive communities or mentors who can guide you when the breakthroughs come. At the same time, cultivate your spiritual life. Pray, meditate, reflect on scripture or affirmations that feed your hope. By fortifying both the practical and the spiritual dimensions, you create an environment conducive to receiving and sustaining your new level of abundance. Think of it as preparing your home for a highly esteemed guest. You tidy up, make space, and ensure that everything is in place to welcome them properly. Your blessings deserve no less courtesy. Feel your confidence rising as you realize how feasible this is. If your heart quivers with excitement, comment 777 yet again to fan that fire of belief. Each time you affirm this, you make a choice to stand with faith rather than with hesitation. The cumulative effect is profound. Seeds of hope take root in your subconscious, and they begin to influence your perceptions and decisions. Soon, you'll find yourself noticing open doors that once seemed invisible. You'll take bolder steps, trusting that even if you can't see the entire path, the next milestone is waiting just around the corner. But let's also discuss the responsibility of receiving so much. When God places everything at your feet, He does so with an expectation that you'll use your blessings to fulfill your unique role in this world. That might include sharing your wealth or skills to uplift others, mentoring those who walk a similar path, or contributing to causes that align with your values. True wealth extends beyond material possessions. It encompasses relationships, influence, creativity, and a spirit of service. By holding your blessings with an open hand rather than clutching them in fear, you multiply their impact and enable them to cycle back in even greater measure. Because in God's economy, generosity is the accelerator of abundance. The more you bless others, the more your capacity to be blessed expands. Picture a reservoir continuously fed by an ever-flowing stream. As long as water flows out, the reservoir remains fresh and full. The moment it ceases to release, stagnation begins. So stay open, allow yourself to be a conduit, and watch how quickly the blessings replenish themselves. If your soul resonates with the idea of using your success not just for personal comfort but for transformative impact, go ahead and comment 777 again. This outward expression symbolizes your willingness to participate in a grander design, to become not just a beneficiary, but also a benefactor in the tapestry of divine grace. It's easy to say, "I want more," but it's a sacred choice to say, "I want more," so that I can give more. By adopting this posture, you position yourself as a channel for endless miracles, since a vessel dedicated to kindness rarely runs dry. You might still be waiting for a concrete sign, some external confirmation that this shift is truly coming. Keep your eyes peeled for coincidences or chance encounters that feel oddly purposeful. Maybe you overhear a conversation that sparks an idea, or a friend casually suggests an avenue for collaboration. Perhaps a book falls into your hands at just the right moment, or a social media post speaks precisely to your situation. Even your dreams might reveal a clue or sense of direction you hadn't considered before. Stay alert to these signals, for they're often how God chooses to speak, especially when orchestrating something as grand as placing everything at your feet. And yes, challenges may persist. It's not uncommon for obstacles to flare up just before a major breakthrough, almost like a last test of resolve. This is where you dig in, reminding yourself that adversity doesn't cancel destiny. If something falls through at the 11th hour, it might be a divine redirection, steering you away from a path that would limit your blessings and onto one that unleashes them fully. Hold tight to your conviction and keep forging ahead. Each morning, remind yourself of the bigger picture, that your trials are temporary, your potential infinite, and that your alignment with God's plan grows stronger with every act of faith. If you feel a heightened sense of determination welling up inside you, comment 777 once again. That simple action affirms your unwavering stance, telling any lingering negativity that it no longer holds power. You are building a fortress of belief around your heart, a sacred space where fear cannot thrive. Others may notice the shift in your demeanor. They might ask, "What changed?" You can simply smile and say, "I've chosen to trust that God is putting everything at my feet." Or share a snippet of your journey if you sense they're open to hearing it. In this way, your personal transformation serves as an invitation for others to awaken to the possibility of miracles in their own lives. Eventually, the day will arrive when you look around and realize that nearly everything you prayed for, everything you pinned your hopes on, is now unfolding. Opportunities align, finances stabilize or even skyrocket. Your relationships gain depth and satisfaction. Your creative or professional endeavors flourish. With each new level you attain, recall your humble beginnings, the times you felt unseen, the nights you cried out for a breakthrough. Cherish how each step prepared you for the day you'd be entrusted with so much. By maintaining gratitude and humility, you ensure your newly expanded life remains sustainable and fulfilling, avoiding the pitfalls of arrogance or complacency that can undermine even the greatest successes. In those moments, do not forget to look upward, to remember who orchestrated your ascension. Allow that reverent awe to keep your spirit anchored so that the next wave of blessings can flow even more easily. Because with God, there's always more. More growth, more wisdom, more ways to bless others. This journey doesn't end the moment you achieve your first or even your greatest dream. It only evolves, calling you to step into broader territories of influence and love. So each time you experience a milestone or triumph, let your immediate response be, "Thank you, and I'm ready for whatever is next." Finally, keep in mind that your life isn't just about you. It's about the ripple effects you create in your family, community, and the world at large. When you stand tall and testify that God has put everything at your feet, you become a living testament to the power of faith, perseverance, and divine favor. Others who once saw no path beyond their despair may catch a spark from your story. They might say, "If it happened for them, perhaps it can happen for me." Thus, your personal blessing transforms into a communal gift, igniting hope in hearts that have long been cold. In this sense, your success is not an endpoint, but a beacon, guiding others toward the possibilities they, too, are meant to embrace. If your soul says yes to playing that role of beacon, then by all means comment 777 one more time. Let this be your final seal on the covenant you're forging between your aspirations and God's promise to fulfill them. Once you've done that, move forward with a posture of quiet assurance. Engage your tasks with the knowledge that you're working in tandem with a higher plan. A plan that will soon lay a feast of opportunities at your feet. Even if you can't see the entire blueprint, you trust that every puzzle piece is falling into place. Even if storms gather, they no longer terrify you, for you've seen beyond them to the sunrise that awaits. Chosen one, the time has come to shed the skin of your old limitations. God is going to put If your answer is yes, cement it by commenting 777 for the final time. Watch how that small outward act anchors a massive inward shift. Carry this sense of expectancy through the rest of your day, your week, your month, and beyond. Notice how the universe rearranges itself to accommodate your unwavering faith. Be vigilant for opportunities, remain gracious to all who cross your path, and let gratitude be your daily anthem, because the moment you consistently live in gratitude and readiness, you signal that your heart is wide open for the miraculous. And miracles love open hearts. So step forward with unstoppable conviction. This is your moment. This is the turning point, where you look back one day and say, everything changed right then and there. The waiting, the longing, the trials, they've all led to this. God is about to set your blessings before you as though unveiling a grand feast at your feet. Your role is to step up to that feast without hesitation, partake in it, and share it with the world. Embrace that grand calling, let your new life unfold, and never forget the journey that brought you here. Even as you ascend to new heights, remain rooted in the essence of who you are. A beloved soul chosen to carry out a mission only you can fulfill. This is how you honor the gift, how you become not just a receiver of blessings but a distributor of them, and how you maintain the unstoppable momentum that is your divine birthright. Stand tall, chosen soul, for the horizon of your destiny has never been closer. God is placing it all at your feet, and the time to claim it is now.